Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, the name is Tommy. Welcome to Diary of a Pastor's Child, where we're building ourselves and growing together in the faith and walking in alignment to the will of God for our lives. And to all my returning viewers, you guys are awesome. Today, we're going to be giving us a little bit of a story time. Hmm? The way that I grew up, there's certain standards, like certain rules when it came to like dressing and the way that we looked, especially us girls in the family. No makeup. We're not allowed to use makeup. We're not allowed to, earrings. No. Um, trouser. No. All your natural hair, and some of these things sort of affected the way that I saw myself, my confidence, because that was not exactly how every other person around me was looking. Growing up, my friends and all that, that's not exactly how they looked, right? So, I mean, because after secondary school that you begin to like see the disparity, because until then, everybody's school uniform, that's it. You get so leaving secondary school, it became like a disparity between like how I looked and the way other people did. And so it made me very uncomfortable. I didn't have like confidence going out. I wasn't really liking the way that I looked, you know, all of that. So this sort of affected my confidence. Maybe I didn't like going out. I didn't like being around people because I was just very conscious of myself. Fast forward to 2017, 2018, slowly natural hair kind of became a thing. You know, people people now began to want to take care of their natural hair. Although the school I attended, people are not allowed to even like relax their hair and stuff. Secondary school, I mean uni, I mean people are not allowed to relax their hair. So a lot of people like had to like chop off their hair because it was not a good look. Apart from that, even in the outside world, the outside school, people were becoming more accepting of the natural hair look. It now like people's reaction now went from why why is your hair natural? Why have you not put soap in your hair? Sure, you will not tell your mommy to put soap in your hair. I went to the salon one time. That was the only time I did in my life until very recently. Mom dropped us off there just to get our hair done for school. It was a Sunday, so there was no other option. And it was in the salon. This woman not stop talking about the fact that our hair was natural. Myself and my younger sister. She could not stop talking. She couldn't. She didn't like the way it looked. They didn't know how to handle it at the salon, right? So it wasn't looking good. It was looking rough. It was not. It didn't bring out her work. So she kept complaining and saying, "You guys, tell your mom to put soap in your hair. How they stay, put soap, serum. Tell your mommy to do kini for you, to relax your hair for you, so that it will be neat. Tell her to do. Is it not paining you?" She just kept talking and talking and talking. And we now know that all those sons cannot get any of my mother. She finished the hair and it was horrible. It didn't look good at all. And since then, we're scared. Never went to salon. Never. I couldn't even bring myself to be at the salon because I didn't want all that bashing going on my head and spilling. So then 2018, 2017 came and people were loving the natural hair look. People come to me, don't touch my hair, like, is this your hair? And I'm like, what's happening here? What's going on? The natural hair look was not now only attributed to like Deeper Life or Spirit Coco people. People want, like, a lot of people wanted to like do it. People were chopping off their hair in that time because it became, I don't know, then a trendy, it became in vogue, then baby. So people were just loving the look. They would ask questions. How do you make your hair soft? How do you do it? I want to keep natural. I really like it, but I don't know how to. It's painful. I don't know how. It was a lot of change. I didn't understand it. And up until now, it's still that way. You know, a lot of businesses around, natural hair. A lot of awareness came into Nigeria at that time. Within those years, people, products, all of that, and it was a massive shift. Now we know some of our celebrities that are actively on their natural hair. If you get, it now became really a lot more accepted. Even in workplace, people are taking their natural hair to work. There's no more compulsion to have to cover it up with a wig and all that. You can actually go to the office with your hair. Then there was the no makeup. We're not allowed to. We're not even allowed to. My mom had done it. She had a thing too for makeup. This is in our scene. But we're not just allowed to put on makeup. Then fast forward to 2022, 2023. Skincare. People are embracing the no makeup look. Everybody is going their bare face to places for events. Things are just different. There's no longer this compulsion to plaster powder on your face. A lot of people would rather like just take their, moisturized, oily looking face out than be covered in brown things. You get, and it's just different. What other thing? The pleated skirt that was a deeper life look. It's only Sister Deeper that wear pleated skirts. 2022, or I'm not sure now, 2022, 2023 or so. This look, this combo, the body hugging top with the long pleated skirts, I was seeing it everywhere. A lot of people were wearing it. So celebrities and whatnot. I mean, Nigerian celebrities, they were wearing it. It was in there was a lot of Instagram, pages. People were selling it. Pleated skirt that used to be attributed to just deeper lives, cocoa, and then they wear that type cloth. So a lot of things can change. Things can just change. Things that were not like publicly accepted can just suddenly become publicly accepted. Things change when it comes to this fashion industry, or when it comes to looks. Anything can become very likeable in another few years. You guys have big lips back in the day. They're not really confident about themselves. And suddenly, the white began to pump their lip. People with small lips will begin to try to make their lips look plumpier. Right? So all of these things and many more that have come and gone, perspective about different things have changed because it's now becoming widely acceptable. I began to now like certain things. My confidence began to improve because these things were becoming more like accepted. But I said all this to say what? These things can change. The way people will see big eyes tomorrow can change. Look at this now. BBL is the rave right now. A lot of people are not so crazy about it. 5 years ago or 10 years ago, there was no much craze about it. But it's different now. My views are changing now. My confidence, the source of my confidence has changed now. I'm no longer basing my confidence on looks, fashion, what is trending and what is not. Because, like I said, all of these things will change. Things that are trending now will no longer be trending in another 10 years. The the features you hate about yourself can begin to trend in another 10 years. So with every change, every new thing that is trending, that's how my confidence will begin to waver. If this thing is not trending, I will not like it again. About me doing that, you can't. I just can't. So the source of my confidence now is God. I know you already know what I want to say. Is God. That's the only thing that is constant. It's the only thing that's not going to change. It has not changed since day one up until now. So I just gave myself brain, basically, like, what is the point of basing my confidence on all these other things? They will keep on changing, so it means my confidence level will keep on changing. Once there's a like for this thing, maybe my confidence level will go up. Once there is a dislike for it, it will go up, come down. That's not the way it should be. As a believer that I call myself, my confidence should, the source of my confidence should be God. My relationship with God, my work with God, the level I've attained in spirituality and that good stuff. Now what I want to tell anyone that is watching today, let there be a shift when it comes to your source of confidence. Let it become like a Godfidence. That's what I think of, like Godfidence, because it's really nice. It's more like a Godfidence now. Let that be the same case for you. Let it not be that you feel more comfortable in the midst of people when you've had to modify yourself. You have to change certain things. You don't have to change anything about yourself to feel like you fit in. So for me, when I'm out and about, when I'm out in the midst of people, all that matters to me is, do I like the way that I'm looking? Yeah, I do. That's it. When it comes to God's standards, am I off it? I'm not. And that's all that matters to me. That's it. That's it, basically. I'm fine. If you're out there, you are struggling with this, you are struggling with accepting yourself, or just the way you are, you don't know how to be around people because you probably don't like the way you do. Because let your focus be on God, how God sees you and all that, because you will just kill yourself. You will injure yourself trying to follow trends, trying to match what is going on around you. Follow God. Let your confidence come from God. The only thing that doesn't change is constant. Anytime, any day, at any point, in any season, constant. So, with all that being said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll very much appreciate it. Please guys, also follow the Instagram channel. It is up now and there's a plan for it coming days or weeks. Thank you all for watching. I really, really appreciate you. And until next time guys, have a good one. Bye.